I had forgotten that when you place these units, this box is actually an element that you can deselect right in the palette over here. So if you look at under construction, it says include clearance, and if we select do not include clearance, that box will disappear. So then we have the unit on its own. Now I wanted to start to look at one of the reasons for going through this evaluation is to look at this idea of supporting this unit up here, and we'll look at a couple of items about locating it and that. So I'm going to just move this over a little bit, and looks like I went into the grade, so I must have moved in 2 dimensions. So I'm going to undo that, and we'll go to the site plan here, and this is a good chance to take a look at where we're placing it. You'll notice that there's steel around here, and we really want to bear nicely, so I'm going to move this over so that we're close to the one piece of steel, so that we have a nice position here, because we're going to actually create a little more support here. I'm going to go to the 3D view now, and actually let's just take a look. I think this unit is sitting a little bit high. It's not sitting quite properly. You'll see that it's sitting up at the top of the parapet, and there's really the top of our wall. So what I want to do is make sure that I have this at the right level. So I'm going to set this at top of steel, and I'll move that down. And that's too low because it's below the thing, so we'll just offset it. So we'll go, well, let's go to let's go to a section view here. We'll go to this view again, and while I make adjustments, so now I'm at top of steel. So if you can see, it's sitting right at the top of steel, and we really want to be at the top of the actual roof assembly here. Let's click on that roof just to see how thick it is. I forgot. It's 9 inches thick. So we're going to offset this 9 inches. Okay, so now we have our rooftop unit. You can see how close we are to the steel and the roof deck. We're not engineering this, but we're just getting prepared to think about the implications of what structure needs to hold an object like this up on top of the building. A massive, you can see this thing is 20 feet long, so this is just a massive object. So let's go back to let's go to the top of steel now. And we can, just for fun, let's insert another piece of steel up here. So a beam on the other side. So we're going to go to structure, a beam. We want our reference level to be top of steel, and we'll go from one, we'll go near it. Like I said, we're not engineering it. We're getting a warning because it's not showing up in that view. And then let's go to 3D view, and let's take a look at what that extra piece of steel might look like. So I'm going to go to this. Oh, I've got it all screwed up here. Let's go to this view. Trying to get to that view. It seems, oh, it's thinking I'm still trying to place something. Now I just want to scrape back this section box so we can kind of get a feeling for where that piece of steel we just put in is. And I'll zoom in here. And so now you can see that that piece of steel is on the other side that we put in. And that'll connect over to the other one just as in the other situation that we showed in the top view. So let's go to level 2 now just for a minute, and let's try to take a picture of what that might look like on the inside. So we'll go to view, grab our camera, and then shoot in this direction. And there we can see our 2 pieces of steel there. So I just a way to visualize it right away. Boy, our steel sure looks massive. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete that view. All right, and next we're gonna pick up on looking at putting some preliminary ductwork in.